I mean, Camp Simcha is a magical place. And then slowly from there, it became into what it is now, which is an awesome initiative. And we have so many people involved already. And it runs on 3 pillars: volunteering, ambassadorship, and philanthropy. It's to get young people more involved, not only in being philanthropic, but also really getting involved in the volunteer aspect as well. Sometimes it can be challenging to find things to do with your family or with your husband or with yourself, to ways to get involved, especially if you maybe heard of Chai Lifeline, you know about Camp Simcha, but you don't really know what to do or how you can be helpful. So this is really giving a platform to everyone to really have the opportunity to do these chesed things. And if somebody wants to host a party for a birthday for a kid with cancer, or if somebody wants to host something in their home to package food meals or package gifts for Hanukkah, or if somebody wants to decorate hospital rooms, they'll get together with their friends. They'll first call Miriam or Mikey and they'll say, hey, guys, I want to do something. Can you help me out here? I have this idea. I'm not sure how to do it. And they'll work with you to make sure you get exactly what you want done. And it kind of goes beyond that. If you just want to go and, visit a kid in a hospital or do anything, they will work with you to make sure that you have that opportunity. My family instilled Chai Lifeline as a great organization for us to be a part of as young kids. And then when I went to Camp Simcha, I really got to see it all in action. After that, I wanted to get involved, so I did respite, and I tried to do whatever I could. I ran in the marathon, I went to random events, but it's kind of hard if you aren't really on top of it to necessarily find exactly what's going on. There's so many things going on, but you kind of miss it sometimes. And I just wanted other people to be able to have the opportunity to get involved, and for other people to be able to have the opportunities that I had, which is because I went to Camp Simcha or because I was already involved in the organization. Of course, it's an amazing organization and no one can say anything bad, but it's just really spoke to. I try to explain it to people, but you kind of have to go for yourself to see.
Just seeing Sarah's involvement and what she got out of it, it really drew me in because, she's such a passionate person about everything in life, but especially about things that matter the most. Besides for me, I guess it's really just Chai Lifeline. And that's what really drew me into the organization. I mean, Sarah's a doer, so she'll just tell me about something that's already been done. It's not like, oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm stressed, I can't get this done. But, it's not like, oh, I need your help with this. It's just like, hey, we have an event on this day at this time because I made it happen.
And you're always there. You're always there to support me. No, I kind of don't make it so simple. I kind of come home and I'm like, by the way, we're having a Chai Lifeline event in our apartment later, so just letting you know. He's like, okay, great. What can I do?
That's great.
Yeah.
It inspired me, and now I am pursuing that for my career as well. So I hope to work with kids with cancer in the future.
Seeing the interaction between a camper and a counselor, or someone who's involved in a camper and someone who's unfortunately sick, it's not like it's a one way where you're giving to them. It's so mutual, and that's one of the most amazing things about Chai Lifeline is you see the smile on the kid's face, but the person that's helping out and volunteering time has an even bigger smile, and that's just something that's contagious to the whole the whole organization, which makes you want to get involved even more.
So how we started with the Young Builders is that we created everyone right away, really wanted to get involved. And then what happens is those people then tell their friends, hey, I just joined this Young Builders Society. It's awesome. And then they ask them, what is that? And that's kind of how it happens. We have the opportunity to come up with our own initiatives, but we also have the opportunity to, do something that somebody needs. Like the other day, I think somebody needed a ride to a hospital, and right away someone was on it. The other day, Mikey said that somebody who was at our parlor meeting introduced him to another person who's now having a parlor meeting. This is really kind of taking off, and it's something that I wish we could have started a long time ago, but now we're here, and hopefully it will grow. We are the next generation of leaders. I don't know, what do you want to call us? If there's something that you're passionate about, you can actually bring that to the Young Builders. Like if I could play guitar and there was a a camper or a kid or someone in the hospital who really wants to learn guitar, I can offer my time to teach them to play guitar.
The nice thing about having Sarah, really involved in this Young Builders Society is that, I come home at the end of the day of work and Sarah's there saying, by the way, tomorrow night we're having 30 people come over to help, build sukkah decorations to decorate sukkah hospital rooms for sukkahs. And, the next day I come home from work and there's 30 people in my living room ready to make decorations and pack them up. And it's really nice.
Yeah, you got that high five.
So when I first got to Camp Simcha, I was mind blown. It is really the most, I can't even give you words to describe what it is. It's awesome. But everything about it. And it was really 2 of the best summers that I will never forget. And that has really pushed me along the way to become more involved in Chai Lifeline and to be an alumni and to really, this is something I'm really passionate about. I'm in school now. I'm getting my PhD in neuropsychology, and I want to work with pediatric cancer population. So that is really, that gave me the big push to do that. And that's where I'm at now. And it's really thanks to Chai Lifeline and to Camp Simcha for giving me that push to be able to do that. YBS is the Young Builders Society.
I don't think we know the exact amount of people we brought into the YBS, the Young Builders Society, but it's really blossomed tremendously since it was, first drum up in Sarah's mind over here. What started was, a phone call from our couch to Mikey and to Miriam, and it's now a society that's vibrant and growing. And, the door is open for people to get involved right now. If you want to get involved, text, and one of your friends is involved. You could text us, you could text Miriam, you could text Mikey. And that's the nice thing about it is that it's not like it's not like it's the opportunity is gone, you missed your boat, you can't get involved. Mm-hmm. Every day you can sign up and we want you to because, the joy of Camp Simcha should be open to everybody.
Chai Lifeline is an amazing organization. I don't need to be the one to tell you that, but personally, from experience, Chai Lifeline has given me such a push to become more involved and to be as involved as I can and really help as many kids and parents and families as possible. And just like I'm involved, you can be involved too. And you can come and learn more about it if you come to the dinner and hopefully join the Young Builders Society. That'd be awesome. I'm very passionate about Chai Lifeline, and it really pushes me to. Chai Lifeline influenced my decisions and what I wanted to do with my career a lot. And they really gave me the push to go after getting my doctorate in psychology. And I'm specifically studying neuropsychology, which I want to work with kids with cancer. And even when I'm not necessarily volunteering with Chai Lifeline per se, I feel like everything is Chai Lifeline because I work with kids with cancer all the time. And I work at Sloan Kettering now and in the pediatric neuropsychology unit. And it's something that I've been a lot more prepared for because of my experiences at Chai Lifeline and Camp Simcha, that they've really, and everyone there knows Chai Lifeline, so they're so happy. And school's really busy, work's really busy, but this is so important to me, so I just find the time to kind of do it all together. It's something that I'm really passionate about, and Zach's passionate about, right? And it's just an awesome way for people to get involved and for people to have a great time and also, raise money and raise awareness for an amazing organization. It's just like everyone is together, everyone is so passionate, everyone's excited, the energy, it's really amazing. Chai Lifeline does so much. They have Camp Simcha, they now have Young Builder Society, they have iShine, they have Respite. I mean, the list goes on and on. They have the marathon. Sometimes I wish that people could come into my brain so that they could see how I feel about this because it's very hard to explain. If people came into my brain, they would be like, oh my gosh, Chai Lifeline, I just want to do everything for them. I keep wanting to do more, and sometimes there isn't even more, but I just want to do more, and it's because of how the organization portrays themselves and what they do. And I really hope that people see that, and if they kind of jumped into my brain, they would be able to see that and really just want to keep giving and keep doing whatever they can to help in any way, because Chai Lifeline's amazing.
I think the biggest takeaway, we can share with you in this video and just going forward is that it's definitely hard. You always can find excuses of why you can't give time to organizations, and you're busy at work, you have to travel, whatever it is, you have family, but just make 10 minutes of time a day, because that will eventually grow to being as much time as you physically can spend, because it's just so heartwarming to be involved. I think if I can just give one takeaway tonight to everyone watching and people that don't know much about Chai Lifeline and even the Young Village Society, is that just try to make as much time as you can. It's tough in a day to take time out, and you have personal life and work life. It's tough to balance that alone. Now you're trying to get more involved in an organization you don't really have time for. Just give it 5 minutes from day one, because all you're gonna want to do is spend more time and more time getting involved. Same thing happened to me. Sarah brought it into my life, and now it's something that's a part of me that will never, be removed from me. I'm very appreciative that Sarah is so involved with Chai Lifeline, because it's what it essentially brought me in. It roped me in. She was, so excited for me to get involved, and it kind of just was like a wildfire you couldn't put out once she drew me in. Taking her passion and trying to piggyback on it. It's where we are right now. So.
Zach has really been extremely supportive through everything. When I, am on the phone with phone calls with Miriam and Mikey for hours, and he just kind of is there asking if there's anything I can do, anything I need for any of our events. We really work on it together. He brought a lot of his friends to come to the Young Builders, and it's really awesome to see someone else really get involved on that personal level, and to see how much they care about it. And I don't want to say it's 'cause of me, because it's not 'cause of me, but it's nice to see that kind of go to the next person, and then to see how you've brought it to so many people. It's really awesome.
I think what's nice about Young Village Society is that it makes it easy for an outsider to get involved with Chai Lifeline, in the sense that I'm a prime example of it, where I wasn't really involved so much with Chai Lifeline before I met Sarah, and she wrote me in, and now it's a part of who I am. And that's, it's the door's open now to everyone who wants to get involved. All you got to do is, pick up a phone. And it's as easy as texting a friend, it's as easy as, reaching on social media, whatever it is. But there's an avenue that's now open that you should take, because it will change your life.